Ta-da! Look who it is.
This motherfucker.
Children, do I got a doozy for you.
Back with another one, boys. Dude, I come up in the trail today. There's, I think I said on my last video, there's like some sort of shrine out there.
I don't know. You tell me what that is.
That's a skeleton where you use it for a candle holder, right?
That's all that is.
Yeah.
And like there's these like solar lamp things that like people have in their garden, and they're like zigzagging. And I'm following back here. I'm like, damn, somebody been back here on my turf. They got my cut. What's going on here? Y'all out here doing dead drops? No pun intended, because of what I'm about to say. So then I like keep going, and there's like a basket with flowers. I'm like, dude, is somebody taking their girl out here? It's just like Valentine's Day done been come and went. And then there's like overgrowth on top of like an oak tree branch. It's real shaded. And there's just this crazy shrine where somebody like died, and like a little brick, and somebody been smoking something back there because they've been putting it out, but looks like they've been burning whatever that Haitian thing is that gets rid of the spirit, or maybe that's like a Puerto Rican thing or like Latin American thing. You know what I'm talking about? That sage. Somebody been burning sage back there. So I don't know if it's some voodoo shit or it like. Well, anyways, memento mori, right? I'm seeing a lot of stuff on social media that's trying to take like the analytical way to like higher consciousness and oneness and being present. Like people going way into depth about being in flow state. Flow state is you're just so in the moment. You're like in the infinite now. If you exert yourself, you're going to get there. Running gets me there. Journaling gets me there. When you're, all it is a hyper focus. I think that Chris Langley guy was talking about in high intelligence. It's measured by the ability to focus, to lock in on something. But you need to be able to move.
So just getting back to your, because I'm the great weaver of all time. To weave, you have to be a genius. To go on tangents, anybody can do that. But we'll get back to your.
Anyways, so your intelligence is getting higher, and you're also reaching the infinite intelligence, because if you sit long enough in the present moment, like through meditation, it ain't no crazy, there ain't no secret.
Nor are they privy to occult secrets.
It's just being here. We live in a world where most people go through the systems. They've got systems that their family put on them. They've got systems they went through the government, the school system, and then the workplace system, like that they mold and shape us to where we don't even think for ourselves anymore. And we're constantly thinking, right? And what I'm really talking about is like the absence of thought, really. It's like when we're in the present moment, we can accept things for what they are. Not being content and complacent, but accept things for what they are and keep moving forward. Work with what we got. We can really enjoy the universe around us. And it's being able to shut off the analytical, the thinking. Yeah, I know you carry that dialogue inside yourself with yourself. And a lot of it is imposed through your environment, through things you've watched, seen, experienced. Something I've noticed that's helped me with that, aside from just meditation, is like really cutting out the people who talk badly. I had a friend that would constantly critique me all the time. Like I was asking him for advice. Like I would do something that was like 9 steps forward on him, but only after he revealed, after pressure was applied to him from the outside world, I got to see how much he really didn't like me. And he was trying to beat me down to where he was comfortable at. But I was constantly trying to get out of it. I don't want to live there no more, bro. I don't want to live there no more. Tell him over and over and over again. So he was critiquing me, and it became part of my internal dialogue, because I wasn't intentionally doing it, but I started critiquing myself like that and beat myself down. And I stopped trying. Can't be having that shit. We can't be around environments where people say things like, we don't pay you to think. Nah, bro, I ain't with that shit. I'll fucking walk. When people get together, they rely on a group conscience, or they rely on the government, which government means to control the actions. I don't think that's good for anybody, man. You got to have your own critical thinking, but you have to have your own source too. A source of absolute truth, whatever that looks like to you. And for me, I get to the absolute truth, and then I follow the absolute truth. The absolute truth has integrity, it's autonomous, and it's authentic. That's pretty much how I run. And if I'm gonna live and die for that shit. I'm gonna die on those 3 hills all day fucking long. All day long. Most people don't even have a hill to die on. So they fight, so they die on the little battles they have in the everyday. And then the battle doesn't go as expected, and their whole day's thrown off. Cutting out these external influences, because we have to go within. It's really all inside. I mean, no matter where you go, there you are. I hate that fucking saying, but Ain't it about a bitch? Cutting these things out, I understand that we're social beings, but you can build another community. So the way I did this before, and I'm doing it again, is YouTube. YouTube works for me. The people I want to connect with, the people I want to interact with, the people I want to give to are on YouTube. They're not scrolling TikTok and Instagram. I used to love Instagram from a creative outlet, but that shit switched up in like 2018, 19, and I started leaving it again. Like I barely post on there because I was like, this isn't the creative outlet it used to be. So every time I start removing myself from environments and start creating my own ideal environment, removing people that I still got love for them. They just ain't for me right now. And they don't want to be the greatest version of themselves. So why are they going to be hanging around me, man? I'm all about self-mastery. I'm all about life's adventure. My life is a fucking adventure when I'm operating at my full potential. You know what I'm saying? Secrets keep me sick, boy. If anything I do brings me guilt and shame, I ain't moving right. I don't want to have to take a vacation from my life. I don't think you should either. I think your life, I've experienced it. And I'm even not where I would ideally like to be right now, but every day is awesome. Every day is awesome. I get to master what I've been working on, and I get to add a little bit more in every single day. Every day I'm stoked. Let's get it, boy. Don't know what's in store for me today. What's this going to teach me? I've been journaling in cursive and backwards. I had to get a new journal because I filled up all my other ones. I was like jumping from journal to journal, which ones that had like blank pages and stuff because I was running out of room. So I got a new journal finally, and I've been doing this thing where I'm doing kind of a stoic journaling, and I'm doing it in cursive because my ideal self, you know what I'm saying, that man's a gentleman. I thought it would be cool if I started at the back and moved forward, just to switch things up. And it is cool. It's just doing one thing a little bit different to separate the mundane, separate myself from the mundane. I'll set a tone for the day, like whether it's a stoic quote or something from the Tao or maybe like New Testament or maybe even Buddhism sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'll put that bitch right there. I'll put the date, sometimes the time, because I do it 2 or 3 times a day. I will review where I fucking fell short yesterday. And then I start writing how I hit the mark and how I'm going to move today. And then I review that. That's helped me a lot. And then the visualizations, like I have a whole, I might have locked it by now, but I have my own custom little mix where I went in DaVinci and just threw a couple songs together that I know I can feel and visualize. I can have memories that were really good to me of traveling, and I can visualize things I want to be doing in the future, gifts I want from the universe for me giving myself wholly to society, to those who are seeking what it is I have to give. When I had my travel business, it was mostly like elopements and weddings. I did a lot of like nightlife stuff too, like music festivals, shop for DJs. So I would be at these music festivals and I would do like burpees and push-ups and stuff. And people are like, what are you doing, bro? It's so hot out here. I'm like, I don't know, dude. Just like, I feel really good about myself when I got a good pump. And I think that did something for me back then that I didn't know, because now those things are so stuck to me. I mean, it's because I was going clean and sober. I never done a drug I done some rugs. Done a lot of rugs in my life, but never done one at a music festival. That was when I was like, had a couple years of sobriety, and yeah, I think that does something. And then I used to just I would 3 days a week, I would go surf. I love surfing. Like I heard someone once say that like when you go out to the ocean, when you go surfing, you're either going to church or you're going to school, because the ocean teaches you a lot, man, a lot. So what I'm trying to wrap up in all this is like, we got to wipe the slate clean if we really do want a better life. If at any point in your life right now you're not okay and you feel like you need to escape through food, through drugs, through a vacation, you should never want a vacation from your life. It doesn't mean you have to be a multi-million-dollar entrepreneur. My homeboy Chris, dude, he's always wanted a wife and kids, bro. He has got the nuclear family in a positive way. He's got the best example of like a well-rounded family I've ever seen in my life. Don't even think I hit record on this. Fuck. I did. See what happens when you start thinking? You fuck shit up. I love experiencing other cultures. I love all the different terrains of the world. I want to see it all. I want to share it all. Like, that's how I live, bro. Like, life is an exciting adventure, like day by day, but also like in the long run, an actual like Lewis and Clark expedition. Like that's how I've always liked that kind of stuff. So for me, that's how I live every day. If I can't have an adventure, if you can't have an adventure in your town, in your city, in your county, in your state, you sure as hell can't have no adventure around the world. You're just gonna get caught up with a bunch of tourists. I don't like that shit, bro. That's all the conformist. I ain't paying nobody for a good time. It's all right here for free. For us to live at our full potential, our life's adventure, we've got to get rid of the things that are draining us. And it's not even just that they're draining us, that we're allowing to come in and take our energy. We're always in motion. So when you're not in motion physically out here, I know you're in motion up here, being still and feeling everything around you, hearing it without dude, the most beautiful thing in the world is being able to be present without identifying things. Being able to read signs without reading the sign, just knowing it. It's beautiful, man. And I want everyone to experience that, really. But it takes getting yourself out of the mainstream of life into the flow of life. Got to get out of the mainstream and get into the flow. Because you have your own programming, you can set yourself. I just told you a little bit about mine, and I'm willing to die for those things. Even if I'm wrong to someone else, to majority of the world, I'm okay with being wrong to 99, to everyone but me. I'm okay because I know it's true to me. And if I can stay true to thy own self, stay true, shit, man, I ain't got to worry about being happy because I'm always fulfilled. I don't sweating that shit. Like, I've said on a previous video, I always know when I'm in my own stream of life, the proper stream of life that I know is in alignment with where I want to be, how I want to live, how I would like to be remembered also. Women just like, I'll be walking and they just try to talk to me, or like, they just seem to be happy to be around me, even if I don't know them. The old me would have been like, oh, I'm getting attention from a girl. And that's where I would fall off track. That's where I would fall right off the horse. You know what I'm saying? I'd be, ooh, lady, damsel in distress. I like being excited about life, and I love when I'm waking up excited about life. So cleaning the slate and then starting, like, what are your core principles? Like, what are you willing to live and die for? If you can stick true to those things, nothing can shake you. So whenever we start seeing where the script flips, when we can start seeing ourselves, and I guarantee other people around you are going to see the good change in you before you do. And the benefit of solitude, doing it alone, is that the people who've known you your whole life, before you get out there into the world, like really, that's why it always looks like an overnight success. That's why, like, I used to have this bounce back, right, mentality. Like, people would always tell me, dude, you bounce back. I'm not bouncing back. I'm spending 3, 6, 9, 18 months by myself. Maybe me and my dog. Just working on sharpening me, working on being better me. And by the time you see me again, I ain't the same person anymore. I didn't bounce back. I just ain't that piece of shit anymore. So like I always say, you can either create or conform. Get out there and give it. I love y'all. See you on the next one.